Hey guys, Pontiff here. Your Pontiff's here. Guys, coming to you live. We're broadcasting. I gotta tell you guys, gotta tell you. We need some super chats. Hello, Blue Shirt Buddha. Hello for you. Showcase Watchers is in the house. I'm going to send an invite. Showcase, if you want to come on exclusively, I'd actually like to have you exclusively on the show, because me and you, we had such a great time when we do it. Oh, fuck, I was supposed to do it with Clive yesterday, but look, today can be Showcases Day, because I love him. He's a good guy. I like that British, it's actually a northern accent. LNER, the railway company, the trains were LNER. I like his accent. He's really cool. He's trendy. And, you know, I just like him. He's just a cool, he loves the hobby. He's an enthusiast. He's just a cool guy. So I'd like to get him on. Let's see if we can get him on. I've just sent the link. Let's have a look. Arch has such an opportunity to cash in on his brand if he had a business-minded. Yeah, we know we could do that. David SW, they've just renewed the sponsorship for another month. Absolutely fantastic. Great watch. Blue Shirt Buddha Show. I wouldn't mind if he wore nothing but shitters. At least it shows he believes in the brand. The fact he wears high-end promoting crap. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I think we're talking about TGE. I think that's who we're talking about. Nothing wrong with Omega. I love Omega. I got to tell you, man, I love some Omega. Now, where's Showcase, man? Yeah, where is he? I'd put Omega above Tudor. 100%, man. 100%. 100%. Now, today's topic is a former icon, Panerai. Man against the machine. $5. Have a drink, Pontiff. Good day, fellow buckaroonies. You know what? I'd love to have a drink. I have had a really stressful night. No squeeze! No squeeze! And I'd like to have... I'm going to have a drink. Where the fuck? Oh, here it is. Guys, you're talking to the #1 Chesterfield. And I'd like to say hello to all the punters in the audience. Thank you for joining. Me. So, guys, I want to tell you, I've got Showcase in just now. Hello, Showcase.
Yeah, how are you doing? You all right?
Showcase, I just want to do a one-on-one with you today, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, sure.
Like, I really love the other guys, but I got to nurture you a bit because you're new to this stuff. And hello, the Rancher. The Rancher is in the audience there. Hello, Rancher. Very quickly there, RCO, $5. Arch, what are your thoughts on those nasty Euros not letting us Yanks into the EU in July? Look, I got to tell you, this COVID situation is terrible. In Australia, they've eased the restrictions, and Victoria, that's where the sucker horn is from, has gone crazy with this COVID shit, so they've locked it all down again. This is a serious problem. Don't be angry at the Americans or the Brits or the Euros. Go talk to China. This is a Chinese virus. Just like I am looking for a Chinese doctor with SL. That's
I've got some really bad news for you.
What's that?
I've bought a car today.
What?
Yep.
What did you buy?
SLK.
Fuck! What year and what price? Because the new model's an SLC. So an SLK would be a used one. Correct or not correct?
Correct, yeah, 2012.
2012, just hang on 1 minute there. The Tan Zeal. The Zeal is in the house. Zeal, hello Zeal. AC3, we didn't get to talk about the GT3 yesterday. Pull up the price of GT3s in Australia. Naturally aspirated revving revving to 9,000 RPM. Tell me, I'll just call it up in one moment. What did you get? What did you get? Tell me. SLK 2012.
2012 SLK, 50,000 miles,
What
10,000
model? What
pounds.
model? What model?
The 250 diesel CDI.
Oh, interesting choice.
Well, it's got more brake horsepower than the 200 in the petrol. It's
Yeah,
got
I
the
quite like the 200. We don't get the diesel. The only problem with the diesel is you might get some fumes coming into the cabin if you're in stop-start, but I don't think it's a problem, is it?
No, I don't think. Well, the two I've had previous. This will be my third SLK. The two I've had previous were all 200s,
Yes.
and they're all the petrol. But this one's got the flappy paddle gearbox. So I've actually just uploaded a picture of it onto my Facebook on the Showcase Watches Facebook group.
Facebook watches, Showcase watches. Just one moment there. GB, $2. Do you like Amret Fusion whiskey? GB, that is the Indian whiskey. Brian from Zircon Security and Debt Recovery Services. He sent me a bottle years ago. I haven't stopped raving about it. It's Indian. I had this real actually, it was Mercedes Murray. Speaking of Mercedes Benzes, my good friend Mercedes Murray, who unfortunately is no longer with us. He had a cancer, but lovely guy. And what happened was, I used to share my whiskies with him, have a chat. And he said, oh, I said, you want to try an Indian whiskey? He goes, oh, this will be rubbish. This will be nonsense. This will be crap. He starts drinking it. And he goes, this is bloody amazing. 100%. It's Amret Fusion is an amazing whiskey. Unfortunately, I think Dan Murphy's is not selling it anymore. The supply difficulties in Australia. I got 2 bottles about 2 years ago that were just run out. And I got the last 2 bottles. I thought, fuck, I was really short of money. I would have got more. Amazing, amazing. Sorry. Now, we're talking cars in Australia. Can I just show you something?
Mm-hmm.
Because the zeal, I got to tell you, I'm a bit worried with Tanzil. Because he's bought a new Porsche, does that mean the super chats are going to kind of, how do I put it? Are they going to sort of go down a little bit? So he's got a GT3, right? Let's have a look. This is the GT. Let's have a look at GT3s in Australia very quickly before we do that. Let's just get this one here. Man Against the Machine, $5. Arch, you Aussies get those cool little Toyota trucks that us Youngs can't get. I think they're diesel. They're cool as fuck. What's he talking about? You're talking about the
Hilux, I think.
Oh, the Hilux is indestructible. That's an amazing vehicle. They're made in Thailand. I don't know if you know that. Toyota has a huge factory in Thailand. RCO, $25. I need to upgrade my watch box game. Currently using a wooden 6 watch box. Looking for something a little fancy. That Thoughts 10. What do you use to store in the bank safe? That's a very good thing. I tell you what I do. Okay, firstly, how do I store them in the bank safe? I have, because I've got 5 Paddocks, I use the original Paddock pouches for the normal buckle. For the deployant buckle, I do have Paddock pouches, but I've actually used some really old Cartier pouches. I find that a better fit. They're a suede, they're a grey colour. Now, you must wrap it up. You've got to do that.
If you're gonna be storing them or stacking them, just get the best thing to get is those little Rolex coffins, the little plastic Rolex coffins.
Well, that's only for Rolexes, but I don't have any Rolexes. Besides a ladies' one, I don't have any men's, so I don't have any of those. And I got to tell you, seriously, man. You've got to store them safely. They can get scratched or damaged. Please be very careful with what you do, because you can really go badly. Now let's have a look here. Sorry, what fancy box? The biggest problem I've got is that my wrist is fat. I'm a fatso. I'm fat, okay? And I need extra long straps. Therefore, they don't fit onto a conventional watch box sponge. So I've actually got one. My good friend Glenn gave me, which fits perfectly. So that is the best. It's a mock cut. It's just an eBay Chinese special, but it's really nice. It's got mock carbon fiber. It's a 6-piece combo meal deal. He gave it to me as a gift because he's a lovely man, but I think it would have been about 200 Aussie. What's that? 150 US. let's have a look at GT3s. GT3s are very, these are naturally aspirated, but they've got the turbo body kits on them. Look at the cheapest one in Australia is 225,000 Aussie. Actually, why aren't this in order? Oh, this is featured. Low to high, let's look at the cheapest GT3 in Australia. There we go. 2004, 139,000. That's about £70,000 for you Brits there. Is that cheap for a Porsche?
Yeah, I'd say it's about the going rate from what they're going for over here. I mean, 911 GT3.
That's a 2004 bat.
I would say that's a bit higher than what you get them over here in the UK. You can get them cheaper, I think.
I know they're a lot cheaper. They're a lot, but they rust in the UK. That's the only.
Yeah, we've got the dreaded
downside is they completely rust out. That's the only bad thing there. So let's have a look here. Okay, these are a bit old. These old porkers, they're a bit old. Look at this. So for a GT3, to get something new, 2015, that's 5 years old with 29,000 on it, 220. Fuck, that's expensive. Fuck, that's expensive. Fuck, that's expensive. Fuck. That is damn expensive. Just let me know if Super Chats come in, because I do have a habit of missing a few, and I need that money desperately. So I got to tell you the truth. They are an absolute. I've gone off cars. I'm not going to get it anymore. I've decided to put my effort into finding a Chinese doctor who.
You got a super chat from Stan the Man.
Okay, here we go. We did RCOs. Now we have got Stan the Man, $2. Tanzil GT3 Miami Blue, gorgeous, congratulations. Yes, that is absolutely stunning. Tanzil is a very lucky man. The only thing that worries me, what really worries me about buying that, is how's he going to do super chats. That's what really scares me. So I got to be totally honest with you there. That is a worry, and I am concerned. Cars are very expensive here. Let's just call up for comparison. Why don't we call up a Mercedes-Benz? Because
if you have access to Facebook, you can go. If you go onto the Showcase Watches Facebook, you can actually see the exact car that I've purchased.
Okay. We'll just bring it up. Just bear with me, sir. It's Showcase Watches, is it?
Yeah.
You know, there's some real nasty trolls out there, you know that? Someone sent me a long email accusing you of all sorts of treachery because you said this and it happened this. Why are these people such deadbeat losers? Can I ask you that? Why?
Was it about the...
fuck?
There it is.
I didn't even read it. Oh, fuck! That is sexy! That's yours?
Yeah, so purchased that today, 10,700.
Fuck! That's nothing. That is nothing. That is a fucking nice car. That's nothing. You've got the sweet spot on depreciation. You know what I mean?
Well, that car, I saw it was fairly close to where I live, and I was driving past, saw it, and
dealer car.
Yeah, dealer. So as you know, I've had two of those before, and I loved them. And the last one that I had, I sold when my daughter was born, and I thought, oh, sod it. You know, that car is the price of a brand new Submariner over here in the UK.
Well, you know what? If your cars were that price here, I'd fucking buy one tomorrow.
It's a beautiful car. It is.
You're a very lucky man, and
I drive a truck through the week, so I drive a Toyota Hilux Monday to Friday, and then when it comes to the weekend, I like, you know, it's nice to have something. But I certainly wasn't going to pay big money. You know, I certainly wasn't going to be buying brand new and losing all that money. I figured with that car, 10,000. If I sell it in a year's time,
Look. Okay, here we go. We've got Tanzil, Tan the man. He's coming back here. $5. AC3. What is best bang per buck these days? A Mercedes C-Class or a Mercedes E-Class? I love the E-Class. The E-Class, but in Australia they're fucking expensive. Brand new, they're 120,000 for a pissy E220.
And yet you see over here, the E-Class is what the retired gentleman would buy. Over here, if you're a bit younger and a bit cooler, you go for the C-Class.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, the E-Class tends to be a bit more of an old man car over here in the UK. And then if you just want to look like a hairdresser or an absolute tosser, you buy an SLK.
Wow, I don't know what to say that there.
So no, going back to the going back, because I've had questions raised to me about the Submariner that got stolen, and
Yes.
people.
You know what? You know what? I tell you something. You know what I don't understand with this bullshit? Can I say this to you, Showcase?
Yeah, go on.
I don't fucking care. You know that? What difference does it make to me? All I care about, you know what I care about?
What's
Let
that?
me explain it to you. Patek.
Yeah.
And pussy.
Well, I was having this conversation the other night.
What the fuck do I care? All I need is some filler to pay the bills so I can have Patek and pussy. That's it. Tanzil, $5. AC3, our good friend Durr Stiefel, loves American cars. Name 3 muscle or sports cars from the Yankee provenances that you think are amazing. I gotta tell you, number 1 would have to be the Corvette.
Dodge Charger?
No, stay away from Dodge Charger. That's owned by Fiat
Mustang.
Group. They're fucking no. So I would go Corvette. The next thing I would be going to would be the. I actually loved the Viper in the day, but let's stay away from that. I would say the next thing I would say is the Mustang. They're good bang per buck. And then the third thing is Camaro.
Yeah,
I'm a bit of a Camaro fan. But the thing is, they're a different type of setup to the Mercedes-Benz. The Mercedes-Benz is a very good handling car. It's made for European conditions, whereas the American cars are made for straight line performance and muscle. You've got to understand how a car is set up. The dynamics on these things is very, very important. RCO, $4. Thoughts on the new mid-engine Corvette? Okay, this is absolutely fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. So this is the Corvette C7, I think it is. It's the C7. Is it? It's the C7. Is it C7? No,
yeah,
C8. C8. It's the C8, I think, isn't it? They got a
C7.
C8 is the mid. Sorry, the C7 is the mid, and I got to tell you honestly, what do I think of it? Fucking amazing. This is Ferrari supercar. I gotta tell you, the only thing that annoys me with GM, they tend to fucking cut corners. If they just put a little bit of quality in, they would have decent cars. Here we go, Tanzil, $5. AC3, call up the Dodge Challenger Demon and tell us your thoughts. The biggest problem with this car here has, I think the horsepower is, 660 or something ridiculous. The transmission can't handle it. Dodge, what's it called? Dodge Demon, isn't it? Dodge Demon, isn't it?
Dodge Challenger Demon.
Yeah, okay, here it is. Look at it. It's a fucking amazing car. I won't ever say it's an ugly thing. The problem is, who I saw? Exotic Play Place. He's the Canadian guy. He reckons they're one of the most unreliable cars in the world. It was in his top 10 of unreliable disasters with all sorts of problems. And it's basically the type of people who buy them are hoons. The people who buy them secondhand are even more hoons without money. And then they have all sorts of stress and pressure. The horsepower is phenomenal, but do you really I've got to be honest with you, do you fucking need that much horsepower?
Well, they always make a joke of it, don't they? Say American cars are great in a straight line, but they can't do corners.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. There is a truth to that criticism. I get it. The thing is, it's a different genre. See, they got the big Route 66 you used to go. That was a straight line highway. Yeah. American cars, they were very anti-safety. They inbuilt obsolescence. Every model year was important to have a really radically different car. The problem I had with with a lot of these big car companies, Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler, is that they really went into garbage. They started producing every time, cut the corner. How do we make it cheaper? The Japanese came in. They weren't such assholes, and they fucking wiped out the car industry, okay? And you people in America should be damn well ashamed. Tanzil, $5. AC3, which are more reliable, British cars or British co-hosts?
Well, that's a tricky question.
Ha, 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 wow. Look, England, I got to tell you, I was always very close to England as a child. I always used to draw Union Jacks.
Mm.
It was only when I was in my teens that I worked out the English class system, because I remember my auntie's boyfriend was English, right?
Yeah.
And he was a real fucking cunt. He was a skinhead punk pie. You know, pork pie skinhead?
Mm.
I didn't understand what the hell I thought all British people were like extras on Dad's Army. Remember Dad's Army?
Yeah.
That's what I thought they were like. I was used to the upper middle classes. And I didn't fucking realise there's some really fucking nasty fuckers in the lower classes. Really fucking nasty pork pie. Oi! You know, they're just real fucking cunts. I didn't understand that genre, because I always liked the British. But then I understood there was a class system. And, yeah, I got to be honest with you. You're from, see, my dad is from Huddersfield. My family in England is from Huddersfield.
Yeah, that's not too far away.
Near Leeds, Birmingham, you know, that way there. And Huddersfield is the largest county without being a town, or something like that.
Mm.
And I got to be honest with you, that's northern. So the railways, if you're a train, I was always a train enthusiast, was the LNER, Flying Scotsman, the Mallard, you know, those sort of trains. That's what they had there. Tanzil, $5. AC3, pull up the Chevrolet Exorcist and compare it to the Demon. See, they're giving it stupid fucking names. What's it called? The what Exorcist?
The Chevrolet Exorcist, and compare it to the Demon.
Okay, what the fuck is this thing? I mean, this is just... What do I think? I got to be honest with you. I can see a bit of. I kind of prefer the Demon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I do. I
mean, look, the Demon has got a lot of history. The Exorcist, it's a Camaro. Camaros are great. I don't know if I like that grill. It's a little bit out there for me. It's not. If someone gave me one, I'd fucking enjoy it. I would worship the ground they were on. But if I was in America, you know what I'd be buying, honestly?
Vintage Mustang.
No, I'd get a fucking Porsche. Fuck me dead. Forget that fucking American garbage. You can't go around corners, showcase.
Yeah, nice GT40.
Many years ago, my stepbrother asked me to drive the hire car for his formal at school, and they had an American 1960s. Oh, what was it? It was a Chevy or something like that, right? A convertible land yacht. Know something? I went around a roundabout. Fuck, that was a bitch. It's like driving a semi-trailer. It was okay on the straights, but fuck, cornering. I didn't.
Super chat, Stan the Man.
Stan the Man. We love Stan the Man there.
That's
$2. Best
car.
muscle car, new Mustang GT 500 Shelby. Look, I'd probably get a Vet. I'd rather squeeze into a Vet than get a Mustang. I'm sorry. I don't know. What do you think? Tell me, what would you rather do?
I'll be honest, I like that. I like the GT5. It was because when I was a kid, or when I was in my teens...
See, you Brits, you know what pisses me off? You Brits see American muscle cars as luxury, whereas in America, all the fucking hoons have them. See, it's fucking nasty geezers. These fucking nasty geezers, they got a fucking Vauxhall Cavalier, they got a Ford Mondeo, they got a fucking, what else they fucking got? They got fucking Opel, they got, and you Brits think this American garbage is luxury car. You guys, in England has worked it out. The Japanese make the best cars.
Oh,
I'm sorry. For reliability, for quality. Look, I think for just beautiful car, I'd love Mercedes, BMW. I love Audis. I love them all. But if you want a car, like my Honda Civic has got 170,000 kilometers, okay? Which is, what's that, about 120 miles, okay?
Yeah.
No gearbox problems, no clutch problems, no engine problems. It's just fucking works. You get a Beamer, plastic water pump, plastic water pump, plastic fucking water pump.
But over here, a Mercedes is a taxi over here. You know, but you get a Mercedes.
Well, they're still a bit prestigious. A Mercedes is still, you know, it's not. I know what you're saying, but it's not the same. I know people. It's not your standard repmobile, is it?
What tends to happen with the Mercedes over here is a brand new one will go to a business owner or an MD or a rep. Then, when it's 2 or 3 years old, it will then get filtered down to the auctions. It'll go out and a taxi driver will buy it or whatever. Or it will go to somebody who's like this SLK that I've bought. I will never buy one brand new because I'm not prepared to lose the money.
How many? Hey, could I ask you to get me some A4 paper if you're still there?
A4 paper.
Yeah, just one ream. Okay. Sorry, I forgot. Oh, you at home still?
Yeah, I'm gone.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That's great. If you can get some A4 paper, thank you. Hello. Sorry about that. Hello.
All right. Yeah.
Look, I got to be completely honest with you. You Brits, you tend to idolize American guys. Well, same in Australia. We idolize all this American shit because that was actually standard Chevrolets were considered luxury fucking cars.
But you see, over here, if someone has a Challenger or someone has a Dodge or anything like that,
you're a fucking dealer. You're a fucking dealer. You're fucking selling the schmuck. This shit they can hook you up with some weed. They got some good Urkies. They got some weed. They got all the fucking pills.
You got super chat from Tanzil.
Tanzil, Tan the man, $5. AC3, which of the following cars would you buy with high mileage and why? Aston Martin, Range Rover, Porsche, Ferrari, McLaren.
None of them.
I'll tell you just very quickly, we'll come back to that. Stan the man, $2. Arch, I really think you love a red Porsche Cayman. 1 minute. I got to take this call. 1 minute. Just 1 minute, guys. Stan the man, where's my Stan? Stan the man! I'll tell you what I would buy. You know what I'd buy high mileage? You know what I'd buy out of that lot?
I'd say probably the Porsche between them.
Porsche! I want the Porker! It's a fucking... No. Can I just get this straight with you, Showcase?
Yeah.
When you buy a Porsche new, it's called a Porsche. Okay?
Mm.
When you buy a Porsche second hand, when the warranty's gone, it's called a Porsche. When you buy it third or fourth hand, it's called a Porker. Okay, can we get the fucking terminology right there? We're fucking wheeler dealing today! We're fucking wheeler fucking dealing! We're fucking wheeler fucking dealer! Wheeler fucking dealers! We're wheeler dealers today. We're
pretty much every one of those cars. Pretty much every one of those cars. The minute you lift up the bonnet on any of those, it's a four-figure sum on any of them.
Oh, exactly.
I mean, Range Rover over here is renowned for it. You buy a Range Rover that's outside of warranty.
Fuck me dead! Don't be that fucking stupid! Don't be fucking stupid! Here we go, Tanzil, $5. Tanzil, $5. Pull up the cheapest Maserati in Australia and tell us why you would or would not buy it. Maserati. You know, I love the ad. You know, I used to go to the cinema and be sucked in by all this fucking advertising for luxury. Because I was fucking working class. I was a working fucking class lad. I didn't know where the fuck Saint-Tropez is. I never fucking heard of that. I never fucking heard of Saint-Tropez, Monaco. Where the fuck is this fucking place? And I've got to tell you, there is that, you know, one does not go to these places with a small checkbook. And let's call up Maserati. Maserati. There's a very good smokers ad called Maserati for John Players specials, and it had all the brand name shit in it. That's what got me into luxury goods. Luxury living and luxury goods. You know what I'm saying or not?
I think, well, so just something about Maserati. You see over here, Maserati, you can get those quite cheap on the second market.
Yeah, fucking evil fucking cunts. Those fucking things, they're cheap, you buy. No fucker wants them. No bastard wants them. Do you have any idea? Now, the funny thing is, with a lot of Maseratis, because they're part of the Fiat group, let's have a look. The cheapest Maserati in Australia, got 333 Maseratis. Let's get the cheapest one here now, low to high. Here we go. Da-da-da-da. Look at this. This is actually a fucking beautiful car. Actually, 2004 Maserati Coupe Auto. Okay, now that's actually sloppy paddle. Okay, let's be honest. That's one of the fucked. That's got that stupid, silly speed fucking transmission. But look at this. It's 22,000, so just under 23. That's a lot of bang per buck. That is an amazing car. Look at it. It's fucking gorgeous. You know what I call these things here?
Expensive. You'll put 10,000 into that when repair bills.
Okay, just keep quiet for a minute. Okay? I had a series called Mr. Bullshit. Now, Mr. Bullshit is basically, he's all on credit card and finance. If you wanted to pretend you were really loaded, you would rent a very expensive home for $1,000 a week. That's £500 a week. You would drive a Mercedes E-Class Cabriolet or a coupe. And you know what else you would park in the driveway?
Maserati.
And you know what? You'd buy one with a frozen engine where the engine has completely shit itself. It's a lawn ornament. You just say, actually, I don't drive the Maserati. It's too ostentatious. It causes too much of a stir. Never mind the fact that the bastard doesn't start. But I got to tell you honestly, the problem with Maserati, the engines, a lot of Ferraris had a lot to do with Maserati in recent times. The bi-turbo, remember the bi-turbos? That's where Maserati fucking was fucking criminal what they did, okay? The bi-turbos. Who hasn't seen a bi-turbo broken down next to the M1? Can I say that to you?
Yeah. And it's just a car that does nothing for Maserati. Over here, people buy Maserati if they can't. They buy a cheap one if they can't afford. Your more luxurious cars. The Maserati, I know the brand new ones are cool, but the older ones like that one.
Well, the funny thing is, the Ghibli's based on an old E-Class frame. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. No.
Yes, because they're owned by Daimler Chrysler. They were at that time period, so it's used as an old E-Class. Okay.
Do you have Jags though? Do you have any Jaguars over there?
You mean the fucking Indian ones?
If you look at the Jaguar F-Type, now that's a beautiful car.
No, it's not. Okay, there's a guy called Normal Guy Supercar. He had one. He said they look beautiful, they sound beautiful, they drive beautiful. They're fucking evil. That's what he said. They're fucking evil. That's what he said. He said they're very evil.
You got super chats coming in.
Super chats. Okay, here we go. So Maserati, stay the fuck away. Unless you can. If you cannot afford to buy a Maserati new, there's no way in the world you can afford to buy a cheap second-hand one. Derek Boziz, $2. What happened to? Is Panerai coming back? I tell you what happened is Panerai's dead. I got the fucking Undertaker doing a show with an Undertaker. Can't you fucking? He used to dig graves. They're fucked. They're fucked, aren't they? Just be honest, Showcase. Let's not beat around the bush. They're fucked.
Panerai's never done it for me. Never has.
I gotta tell you this. Here we go. Stan the Man, $2. Tan. Now you need a white gold Smurf to match the GT3. Thank you. I think that's about it. We've done all the super chats. Jaguar. I love Jaguar. They're amazing bang per buck on the pre-owned market. I've been tempted many, many times. You don't know something seriously? I want to keep my Honda Civic. I want to actually set myself up. I don't want to lose weight. I want to keep the Civic, and I want to get a multi-millionaire Chinese doctor. What do you reckon? Much chance?
Have you ever considered, every time I watch your channel and you make these references, have you ever considered just moving to China?
Have you seen some of my videos on China?
No, but what I mean is...
Did you see my political stance on Hong Kong, for example?
No.
Did you see my video on the COVID-19? I would be arrested at the airport, okay? I would be arrested, castrated, and hung. Tanzil, $5. What is better bang per buck? Buying an Aston Martin DB5 or a Panerai Radomir Black Seal? Okay, the thing about the Panamera, Panerai, Radiamir Black Seal is you can put it away in the safety deposit box and not deal with it. The DB9, actually, I love the DB9. That was such a. They used a lot of Jaguar XJR underpinnings, didn't they?
Mm.
You know what I mean? They used a lot of Jaguar DNA in it. That's when Ford owned Jaguar and Aston Martin. Aston Martin now, I don't know if you know this, they're using Mercedes AMG engines. Did you know that?
I didn't know.
Yeah, they've gone AMG Mercedes. So that should be pretty good in the quality department. I love Aston Martin. Fucking cool brand. I just can't afford one.
The Aston Martin DB9.
Do you have any tips for picking up Chinese doctors who like overweight, third-rate YouTube celebrities who have a pasche for Patek and pussy?
Well, I would have just thought it made more sense to have gone to live where these women are.
Yeah, but there's some in Australia.
Any particular areas, or is it just generalised?
Any fucking, there must be, isn't there, or not?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I really want my Mercedes. I've worked it out. Okay, I'm not a very smart man, right? But I've worked it out. If I want to get a Mercedes, if I want to drive a Mercedes and go around and look the part, it's much better for me to marry it.
Do you not think
just be in a relationship with it? Don't even have to marry it.
But do you not think?
Oh, hey, we got Yui Lakana Porn. Hi, Paul, it's me, Yui. Hello. That avatar is very attractive. What do you reckon?
I agree.
Is that really a person? I don't know if it is. I mean, just between you and me, she's very pretty. Very pretty. What do you think? Just between you and me. No, not trying to say anything nasty or rude or anything. Can you please email me at archieluxury72@gmail.com?
I think that's a couple of times she's come on and said, and maybe this is your lady. Maybe
I've got no emails from her. Does she have a medical qualification? Does she?
Can she co-sign?
Can she co-sign? Does she have 2 to 3 pay slips? That's all I need.
And the most important thing, does she look good in a Patek?
Everybody looks good in a Patek.
I don't know. I don't know if I would.
I don't think anything's going to make me look good. You know that. You got to learn. Buying products isn't going to make you cool or sophisticated. Okay, buying products is not. You cannot buy this sort of shit.
Do you not think though that the Archieluxury brand, you could brand it?
Can I show you something? Can I show you something that just came in? Speaking of branding, I want to show you something amazing. You know, my friend Herman Sows, he sent me these shirts with Rolex logos on them. Herman Sows with Rolex logos.
That's a sign. You're gonna have to get the Explorer 2.
I fucking need to get any Rolex. I'd be happy with a fucking Oyster Perpetual at the moment.
Have the cufflinks arrived yet?
No, not yet. But just be patient because the mail's a bit slow. It'll come. Yui, I would love to talk to you. Send me an email. I'll have a chat. You know, I always like to help out young, attractive ladies. You know, nothing personal. Guys, I want to tell you seriously, man. I tell you honestly. I've had a lot of mental problems lately, okay? You know, the car versus watch situation. And I was offered a trade yesterday. Actually, 2 days ago. Yesterday? 2 days ago. I was offered a Porsche 996 with about 120 on it for my 6006. What do you think?
Well, hold on, just right. So...
Let's have a look what they're going for. Let's have a look what they're going for. Okay, so let's have a look. Clear this search here. Let's get this baby up on the screen because this could be. I just wanted to know what you think. I want to ask you what you think. So we're looking at a clear or heavy. So it was a Porsche. Because I love Porsche. I don't know about you. I've always been a Porsche man. I just never been able to afford one. You know what? All the repairs. And so this was a Porsche. It was a 911 and it would have been a 996, right? And it was an early. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 46. That's what he's after. Let's see what the cheapest one of these fuckers is. Let's go low to high. The cheapest.
And that's Australian.
Yeah. So here we go. This is what it was actually. It was actually a coupe. So, but here you go. You got a convertible for about 36, right? That's the mileage. So this is so his actually this is that's what it looked like. It was in silver.
Shit, they're expensive over there.
Oh, fuck you. Tell me about it. That's why I told you this. I told you, Showcase. I'm not joking to you. That's what it looked like. It wasn't actually a convertible. It was a coupe. But I'm not I think it had the sloppy paddle. I don't think it was a manual. I think 150, somewhere like that.
That's a 15 grand. That's a 15 grand car here. 15 grand.
Well, 15,000 pounds is 30,000 Aussie. You know that?
No, £15,000 will be about 21. Sorry, Aussie. Because it's about 21 US.
So you double it for Aussie to US.
What it is, sure.
Hey Google, convert 15,000 British pounds into Australian dollars. Hey Google, convert 15,000 Great British pounds into Aussie dollars. Hey Google, convert 15,000. Fuck me dead.
I'll take your word for it.
Hey Google, convert 50. Fuck me dead. Okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Anyhow,
yeah.
What would you do? What would you say? Would you swap my 6006 for that Porker there? Yes or no?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
You would?
I don't think.
Why do you say that?
Because I don't think you're happy. I don't think you're the happiest with 5
I'm never
Pateks.
happy. I'm a miserable fuck.
But I don't think you're happy with the 5 Pateks. I think you need some variation in your life. And I think a Porsche might.
I'm trying to find a Chinese doctor. That's about as much variation as I want. A Chinese doctor would be cool.
So what's next on the hit list then? I mean, you've got the 5 Pateks. Are they Are they definitely staying?
Okay, let me tell you what's happening on the hit list. I have just made the final payment on the 5196. I've paid it off. It's my 5196. At the moment, I am in a bit of a mental mania position. I'm in a manic cycle at the moment. Okay. And yeah, I'm thinking really.
Do you know how to pull yourself out? Do you know how to pull yourself out of that?
How's that?
Do you have any structure to your life? Is there any daily structure?
Not really.
Well, the first thing you need to do
is...
It's
an orgy of fun. My life is an orgy of fun, okay?
Eat healthy, sleep at regular times.
I'm having trouble sleeping, okay? I am having trouble sleeping.
And put structure in your day. And, and at certain times you do certain things and live a structured life. Your sleep pattern will increase and if you eat healthy, it'll all give you the right chemical, all the right brain, all the right chemicals.
I'm negotiating with a Chinese doctor at the moment. I think that's partly the reason. What should I do?
I think I'm a big believer in fate, and if there's somebody out there, you'll come across them. And it's the same with watches. It's the same with watches. It's the same with cars. I didn't go out this morning with the intention of buying an SLK, right? I was passing. I saw it. It was the right.
Actually, you know what I'm a really big believer in? This is no bullshit. Can I tell you this honestly?
Yep.
I'm a believer in if you put it out to the universe, it's sometimes. I was saying before that I'd really like a Chinese doctor. I think I may have found one. And I said before I want to keep my. I don't want to jokingly say to you I want to sell the Pateks because as soon as I start saying that, the universe gives me a reason. I want to put it out there. I want to keep my 5 Patek Philippe's. I'm very happy with them. I love them. They are 5 lifetime achievement awards. I've worked very hard for them. I want to keep them. Okay.
Then I would say if that's the case, if the 5 Pateks are keepers, that's it. They're off the market. We never discuss swapping them again. They are to stay forever. So the next step, what you need to do is to think this is the next thing I want, and then work out your plan of how to get there. and you will slowly start to get some sort of a structure. And whether that me personally, I see Archieluxury as a brand, and I think you could brand it, and you could, and if you were to do like the live streams, if you were to reach out to the other YouTubers and invite one on every week, and I think
I'd rather have you. I like you.
But if you were to reach out to, I don't know,
no, I
Teddy,
like you. I like you. I like you. You're
but my
fucking
knowledge
cool.
but my
I don't
knowledge
give a
of
fuck.
watches,
You're just a cool guy, and I love you. You know.
my knowledge of watches is very
Okay,
narrow.
I'm gonna delete my ad on. I'm gonna delete my ad on Gumtree. Okay.
And you've got to be careful of the people you surround yourself with. That's another big thing. And I learnt that early on because people around me were often quite negative. And once you ditch the negative and you start surrounding yourself with positive, your mental attitude changes.
I've got some amazing friends. Dave is my friend. Suckerhorn. The Rancher's a great guy. I got Mark, Jin, Vin. I got you. I classify you as a friend. Is that okay?
Yeah. By all means. I'm one of these guys that over here in the UK, over here in Yorkshire, we are a people that are very much. We don't say much. We don't say things for the sake of saying it. But if we say it, we mean it, and we just don't talk shit. It's that's the way it is. Sometimes it offends people. Sometimes it doesn't. But why would
very much honesty? I've just removed my listing from Gumtree because I had my collection for sale for 160,000 Australian, the whole Patek collection. I've removed it now. Okay. I'm taking it off the market. It's no longer nothing. My Pateks are mine. I'm not selling them. Okay.
Yep. Well, I've had this same thing with my Rolex Submariner.
Why are there such dickheads, but who keep they try to tee me up and say, oh, he lied about this. He didn't really have. I said, you know what? I don't give a fuck. What do I care? It's banter for the channel. That's all I care about.
I had.
Why would they care? Why would they care? Can I ask you that?
The other night after the live stream, I was talking to Doc, and it was the first time me and Doc have spoken.
I love Doc.
Well, me and Doc were on for an hour, just me and him talking, and obviously he had a watch stolen, and I've obviously had one stolen. And me and him were talking, and the truth of it is I made a video, and the video was saying that I sold the watch, and I made that video, and the truth of it was because I wasn't prepared to disclose it was stolen. I wasn't prepared to talk about it. A, because it was a sensitive subject,
and
B,
who gives a fuck? Who cares?
And I was talking to Doc about this, and Doc got it. He was completely there. He completely got it. He understood. But
I'm the same way too. You tell the truth, and these fuckers abuse you and laugh at you. They laugh at your failings that come up, right?
Yeah. No, well,
I mean,
I've learned karma is a bitch, and if you start laughing at people's misfortunes, something will come up and bite you in the ass. So I would much rather offer. I would much rather offer someone a helping hand.
With that said, I would like to. With that said, I would like to wish TGV the best of British. Okay, there we go. Because I've said a few nasty things, so I'm going to say it now. TGV, if you're watching, you're a good guy. I'm sorry. I was just I was immature, and I wish you the best of British. There we go. Wang Kerr, $20. That's a great super chat. Gentlemen, I have a serious watch question. What are your thoughts on the Leopard Daytona? As an investment piece, I can get one for 48. Very tempting to buy and put it in the safe. Seriously, that is a very, very hot watch. I think there's better investment pieces in the market. What's your view, Showcase?
Can you bring the watch up? I'm not familiar with that one.
Sure. This is the big diamondy fucking encrusted. It's a very. I'll just get it up. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Leopard. Here we go. Rolex Leopard. It's very fucking blingy and just. It's kind of. It's kind of.
As soon as you say diamonds, on the Daytona, it's straight away.
Oh, it's an acquired taste. I wouldn't be so quick to dish it. Let's have a look. There we go. That's what it looks like. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Look, I think honestly. If you've got that much to invest, I would be buying just... You know what I reckon safer to buy for a long-term investment? I would just buy simple pieces. Get a Milgauss. get I would get simple pieces. Explorer 1. I'd get an Explorer 2. Get a sub. I would even get, what I would get is a Patek. There's some amazing Pateks at the moment. I think a 5130 is a great. Okay, if you want to buy a high grade watch, get a Patek World Time. I got the 5110, but I'd actually buy the 5130 because that was the biggest one ever made. I also think the Deep Sea has got great investment potential because it was always soft. That's the black dial non-James Cameron one. I think that's got huge potential. Would I buy the Leopard? They're hard to. I think it's tacky. No, I would not. Okay,
no, I
watch
agree.
for it. $5. Need to mix up the collection. AC3, 2 Pateks, Steel Sports, Rolex, Reverso, Porsche, and Pussy. And get a Speedy.
No.
Because
so
you can.
We've just established that Archie is in love with his 5. They're off the table. They're not for sale. The next step
I feel actually quite happy. You've taken a lift away. Look, I think for me, honestly, I honestly don't need a car to make up for my feelings of inadequacy.
If you start putting your happiness into items, you'll never be happy, and you'll always be searching for the next thing. Whereas if you've got items that make you happy, brilliant, keep them. But the hobby for me is to look at the next piece and what's the next step, what's the next part of the journey. So if you're happy with your 5 Pateks, what you need to do next is think, what's the next? Me personally,
okay, I'll tell you, I'm trying to pay a bit of debt off, and I just want to. This COVID times, I've got a few little things in my life that aren't working out so well. I want to just be conservative, okay? Stan the Man, $2. Here we go. Stan the Man, $2. AC3 JLC Master Geographic box and papers for 7,000 Canadian. Pull up. Okay, let's bring this up here. So it's a JLC Master Geographic. Do you like that? I'm not a big. It's okay.
I think I do like that one. Yeah, it's just I think that is one that I like actually. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do like that.
Actually, that's fucking beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, I've seen that before. That's a beautiful watch.
It's because it's a steel. There's a couple different models, variations with it, but it's fucking gorgeous. I love the 3, 9, and 12. The Arabics. JLC's a great brand.
If I was to ever buy a dress watch, I think it would be JLC over Patek, and the only reason is because it would be more in my price range. The Patek, I'd be scared to death of wearing it.
Yeah, I kind of, one thing about having 5 is that you'll just wear one every day. I've only got 1 home now. I've actually put all of them. I've got 4 in the safe and 1 on the wrist. We're going to wrap this up, baby. We've got 2 minutes to go. I want to say thank you. This is a double. This is only supposed to be 30 minutes. We're over 52 minutes.
Double feature.
Showcase. I want to say to you, thanks for coming on, man. It was really. I hope Clive or Mark could just do a one-on-one. I love this sort of banter. You know what I mean?
I think your vids are a lot better when it's one-on-one. And then you get with Clive, with Mark, with Tanzil, with whoever. And
I
then
don't mind the weekend. We could have the whole lot together. The weekend is fine. Yeah. But I reckon these week shows, we'll see how it goes there. We'll see how it goes.
You should also notice, by the number of likes that people leave on the videos. So obviously, if you see a lot of thumbs down. Having said that, I've noticed before when I log on, you've not even started the show and there's already 10 dislikes. So you just think, the trolls are just assholes.
Tell me this: why do people they come back to me like a school kid and they report he didn't really have it stolen? Here's what he said, and I'm thinking, do I give a shit? Why would I care? All I want is banter for the program. Do you understand? All I want is banter for the program. I mean, I hope you haven't had it stolen. I really wish you hadn't had it stolen.
So do I.
So some people are what?
Some people are that unhappy in their own life that they're just happy to sit back and watch the world burn. And they will happily light the fuse. That's the way I see it.
It's called gaslighting.
Yeah.
They'll let the gas out, then they'll throw a lighter in there, and bang.
Yeah. Some people
seriously, winners. If you really want these things, make your dreams come true. Work hard. Just structure your life to. I'm a great believer in having a plan.
I have a plan in my life of how I want things to go, and I will do everything in my power to try and get there. If I don't get there, it's not through lack of trying, and I can accept losing if I've tried. I can't accept losing without
you can
trying.
only try your best. You know, it's all anyone wants from you. You can try your best. You can't do any better than that. Guys, I'm going to wrap this up. This has been a great show. I loved it. Panerai, I tell you the truth. I've got the Undertaker on. It's fucked. He digs the graves. It's fucked. The brand is fucked. Okay, stay away from it. It's poison. Okay, guys. See you later, and we'll catch up tomorrow on the next one. Just stay there, Showcase. I'm just winding that up there.